Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook. Puppeteer has no future. Eat the string fruit. Chapter 76. Even these three characters who have experienced many big scenes. At this moment, a kind was also born in my heart. This is how the eldest husband should feel when he is born in the world. This, control dragons, such as arm command. Quote. Something is wrong. Are you sure this profession is a puppeteer? I'm afraid that because the profession is too powerful, the awakening stone tablet is down, right? That's the only explanation. Could it be that Chin Yi's real profession is actually an ice dragon puppeteer? There is this possibility. This is a brand new super strong class, even I think I can compete for the title of the strongest potential profession in the world at the moment. The three did not skimp on words of praise. The strength shown by Chin Yi has completely conquered them. Congratulations, Lao Sha. Zinline's entry into the Hidden Dragon Academy is a sure thing. Not only that, but there is also a good son-in-law. It really made the 717 people envious. Quote. Ao Hai immediately smiled and congratulated. Just now, they were still trying their best to comfort, but they didn't expect the change to come so suddenly. Alas, the monster had to team up with Masakoto. This boy named Chin Yi has no choice in appearance, and his strength is even more amazing. If it were me, I would choose him too. Peng Yuan also sighed. Able to control such a number of ice dragon golems. In the future, the career will be upgraded, and after the transformation, the ice dragon should become stronger and stronger. Although it is said that a single manipulation object may be found by those who have intentions to find a way to exercise restraint. But it's already very bullish. The smile on Sha Zetian's face couldn't stop stopping. It's okay, my daughter's vision is still okay. However, I finally know why this guy is bringing two auxiliary classes. The reason is simple, his essence is extremely weak. Therefore, a guardian profession will be combined with a healing profession to protect him with all his might. As long as Chin Yi doesn't die, these powerful ice dragons will continue to output. The squad will be invincible. I see. Peng Yuan and Ao Hai suddenly realized. In a profession, there will always be relatively weak points. And Chin Yi's profession is now superficially exaggerated to the point of incomprehensibility. Then, it is quite possible that his weak points will be even more deadly. Probably, his physique needs to take medicine every day to get rid of the cold poison in his body. At that time, with the financial resources of my Sha family, I will definitely be able to make him obey. My daughter, the status will definitely be irreplaceable. The corner of Sha Zetian's mouth showed a smile that was under my control. With such a terrifying profession, he knew that if Chin Yi wanted to, he might not be able to stop finding a few more partners. But the power of her mother's family can stabilize Sha Zinline's position. That's enough. It's just that Sha Zetian didn't expect it. Chin Yi's physique is weak, this is just their imagination. Even if he doesn't open the dragon human form, with Chin Yi's current green dragon bloodline, it is enough to be proud of this professional. Another part of the hall of the martial arts hall. Some people who kept recording with tablets saw the picture of Chin Yi leading the dragon to kill all sides. The hands are constantly shaking. How could there be such a gifted monster? My Haitian guild must pocket it. HMPH, your guild is all a group of brainless warriors, where is our holy judgment guild suitable for the development of this little brother? There are all kinds of protection methods, and they are most suitable for weak geniuses such as summoners and puppeteers. This is not necessarily a group of fighters charging ahead, so that the Chin Yi brothers can output without pressure. Watching the colleagues in front of him get louder and more intense. An emaciated man wearing glasses shouted helplessly, "Don't fight." This made the scene quiet for a moment. A genius of this level, in the past, it is possible to join our guild. But now, do you think he will give up his place in the Hidden Dragon Academy? Unless he's funny with his brain. Otherwise, even if he is the son of your guild leader, he will choose to join the Hidden Dragon Academy first and get those resources first. It's a big deal to give back to the family later. These words made the recruiters of these guilds completely recover from the crazy state just now. Oh, yes, this is not what it used to be. After the Great Sha Kingdom proposed such a plan, it was foreseeable that it would start from this session. There will be fewer and fewer newcomers to the guild. Especially that kind of top-level Tianzhao. That's it, it's worth it to see this kind of genius born in my Bajong province. Let's enjoy these Tianzhou performances today. Then set your sights on the people who rank after 1,000. 18 layers of hell, the first level of tongue-pulling hell. At this moment, Qinyi has cleared out all the monsters on the first layer. An oval-shaped spatial passage also appeared in front of the 3 people at this moment. Our speed should be considered fast, right? Qinyi glanced at the surrounding ice and then said. Now his points have reached 302 points. Xia Xinline and Su Wanning are both 275. As for experience, little has been gained because of the existence of punishment mechanisms. In total, it doesn't add up to less than 1,000 points. For the 3 people who are already in their 20s, it is almost equal to nothing. That's for sure. I suspect that apart from our squad, even half of the team has not yet appeared. Xia Xinline's smiling eyes were like a crescent moon. Qinyi, who watched it, was a little momentarily distracted. This royal sister laughed, and the feeling of contrast was really. It's wonderful. Qinyi, big brother, how many levels are you now? Su Wanning asked curiously. Me, it's level 28. After the promotion is completed, Qinyi went to the Golden Wing Tiger Mountains. 2 days of fierce fighting. Let it rise 8 levels in a row. So fast. Su Wan condensed a surprised look. After I finished leveling up, I leveled up in the copy every day, and I was only 24. You can practice level 28 in the wild, it's too powerful, right? Xia Xinline glanced at the Frost Dragon group behind her, who did not receive Qinyi's order, and was as quiet as a sculpture. With these guys here, can the regiment level not be fast? I'm only level 25, I can't compare. 5.5 Qinyi looked at Xia Xinline with a puzzled expression. Don't you have a cooling refresh talisman, why is it so slow? Xia Xinline was helpless. The value of the cooldown refresh talisman used by the Black Iron level copy is still bearable. Silver level, the price is too great, there is no need for that. After all, if it does not rise to 40, there is no qualitative change. So it is, and it is. Okay, let's go straight to the next level of hell. If you want to come to the next layer of monsters, you can gain more experience points. Then, Qinyi's heart moved. Led by the Frost Dragon carrying the 3 people, they all burrowed into the oval-shaped spatial passage. At the moment of contact with the passage, the Frost Dragon grew smaller in proportion to the proportions. After a while, they all entered the passage. Disappeared. The second level of hell, Scissors Hell. It is rumored that anyone who comes to this level of hell will be punished by cutting off 10 fingers. Just enter the passage. Holding giant scissors up to 1 meter long, the red-skinned imp surrounded the 3 of Qinyi. Swish. The Frost Dragon soared towards the sky. Subsequently, 34 Frost Dragons behind him also appeared from the mouth of the passage. Condescending Qinyi. I briefly probed the attributes of the monster in front of me. Open black lens bracket scissors ghost close black lens bracket. Grade. Normal monster. Grade. LV12. M. 926. Power. 75. Agility. 72. Spirit. 63. Endurance. 58. Skills. Scissor pinch, brisk step, ghost gaze. Well, compared to the previous layer, it is much stronger. The amount of blood is almost thousands. However, there is still no qualitative change. In the eyes of the Frost Dragon, it is a pure toy. It depends on whether the reward of experience points and so on has increased. Above the ground, these scissors are dumbfounded. They don't have ranged attack skills. How good this can be. However, their troubles soon disappeared. Extremely cold energy filled their field of vision in the next second. Boom, boom. Soon, these imps were completely lifeless. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and gaining experience points of 20. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and gaining experience points of 18. 16. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and gaining experience points 21. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and earning points 3. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and earning points. A series of prompts sounded. Directly make Qinyi's face full of black lines. Well, on the bright side, it's at least 7 or 8 times more experience than the experience gained by killing the tongue-pulling imp in the first layer. In terms of points, he also won 3 points by killing one head. Although it is still better than nothing. Qin took it casually. The glittering loot on the ground was all taken into the storage space. Open black lens bracket. Congratulations on getting rusty scissors 3. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Congratulations on getting the little ghost heart 5. Close black lens bracket. Congratulations on getting the red ghost iron fist. Open black lens bracket. Congratulations on getting the little ghost headband. Close black lens bracket. Keep cleaning. The frost dragon then began its brutal sweep of the second level of hell. If only these imps were smart enough. There may be deep self-doubt. Which side is from hell, and why does it feel like we are being punished? Above the back of the frost dragon, the three began to take tables, carpets, food, etc. from the storage space again. Wanting, you still like dessert so much? Qin glanced at the various small and cute snacks on the table and said helplessly. It was because it was in the nightly copy of the Apocalypse Empire. Su Wanning's great blessing opened the door to Qin new world. This gave him the habit of putting food in the storage space. After all, Qin never thought of it before. Someone can spend so much on food. Don't say it yet. Due to the peculiarities of Qin puppeteer class. Unless the battle is particularly urgent, there is no need to go out of the people yourself. These delicacies can often be used. When fighting, you can also relax your mood. Enjoy the wild scenery or something, it's not pleasant. This also led to Qin food not only rising again and again, but even some tables and chairs becoming more and more advanced. Let's just say that the table in front of me is printed with a splendid picture of mountains and rivers. It is produced by a famous carpenter of the golden grade in Nanjing. That pattern can't be described as a ghostly work alone. Because of professional skills, Qin and the three of them fixed their eyes on this pattern, and suddenly they could hear the sound of gurgling water. Hee, round. Dessert is the source of happiness. Compared with Su Wanning, Sha Xinline's food is a little confused. A cup of tea, the tea leaves used are only 300 or 400 dragon coins. A rice ball with a small amount of meat floss. Are you sure this is Miss Rich's afternoon tea? Sha Xinline's 2 white palms gently held up the teacup and drank 2 sips of tea. Then he put it down and saw Qin and Su Wanning staring at him. Said helplessly, "What's wrong? This is a habit I developed since I was a child. There's not much pursuit of premium food. Well, maybe that's what you were born with. I will gradually get tired and resistant. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and gaining experience points of 21. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and gaining experience points 19. Congratulations on successfully killing the Scissors Ghost General and gaining experience points of 88. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Ghost and earning points 3. Congratulations on successfully killing Scissors Boy and earning points 9. With a leisurely afternoon tea time, the time slowly passes. At the same time, the Frost Dragon also worked very hard to clean up the monsters on this layer. Soon, all the monsters of Scissors Hell were also cleaned up. At this moment, Qin points have reached 10-16 points. After the last Scissors Ghost King turned into an ice sculpture and burst out a bunch of loot. The oval-shaped spatial passage reappeared in front of the three people. Without too much hesitation, Qin directly flew to the third level of hell with the three people and the ice dragon in the sky. The third level of hell, the Iron Tree Hell. The legendary Iron Tree Hell. The trees are all sharp blades, like the back of the Hell Man, picked up under the skin, hanging from the iron tree. And the environment here is exactly that. One by one, the branches on which are all covered with sharp blades. On top of the blade, there are also many human skins hanging. At the moment when the three of Qin entered here, wandering through the woods, the dark green-skinned imp holding a long strip of iron thorns simultaneously looked at the frost dragon in the sky. Quickly jumped on these bladed trees and shuttled back and forth. The soles of the feet can always fall into the small gap without being harmed. However, these imps have even jumped to the top of the tree. But it still can't reach the frost dragon in the sky. The dragon's eyes, which were full of pitch black, looked indifferently at the group of humble imps below. In the pupils, there seems to be a trace of disdain. This scene seems to represent the insurmountable gap between races. Qin has also been discovering it recently. after fusing the dragon elements and obtaining the dragon bloodline. It seems that these puppets are not simply puppets in the beginning. A trace of affection seems to be quietly born. This gave Qin-Yi some small expectations. In that case, then continue to upgrade and get more elements that can be injected. Will it be possible to develop from a puppeteer to a creator? Even, it is not necessary to make 210 to create sentient beast-eared girls and elves. Shaking her head, Qin-Yi looked at the two girls next to her. It's better not to show this idea for the time being. Otherwise, with the jealous personalities of these two Nizi, I don't know what it will turn into. Then, Qin-Yi looked at the green-skinned imp below. Open black lens bracket thorny ghost close black lens bracket. Grade. Normal monster. Grade. LV 15. M. 1358. Power. 85. Agility. 82. Spirit. 83. Endurance. 78. Skills. Thorn throw, beginner jump, brisk step, ghost gaze. This strength. That's pretty good. It is estimated that all the imps on this layer alone, the ice team will not be able to deal with it. Not to mention the Ghost General and the Ghost King. But there is no need to worry about Wei Shi. After all, before they came in, they had already decided on the policy of this trial competition. Do what you can. Besides, every professional makes radical or conservative choices. You need to bear it yourself. Moisture. In the mouth of the frost dragon, dazzling ice energy shot out downwards. After a roar that resounded through the heavens and the earth. These thorny imps, together with the bladed trees under their feet, were all frozen. Congratulations on successfully killing the thorny ghost and gaining 126 experience points. Congratulations on successfully killing the thorny ghost and gaining 131 experience points. Congratulations on successfully killing the thorny ghost and gaining experience points of 121. Congratulations on successfully killing the thorny ghost and earning points 8. Congratulations on successfully killing the thorny imp and earning 8 points. The flash deal continues. Inside the martial arts hall at this moment, almost everyone's eyes were fixed on the battle screen of Qin-Yi's squad. Because compared to these three people, the battles of the other squads seem so unpretentious. It's as if one has developed into a star destroyer, but the other squad is still fighting and killing with knives, guns and clubs. Dull. Sha Zetian saw that on the real-time standings, Qin-Yi rode alone and in the dust. People are already numb. Ranked first Qin-Yi, 3,158. 1,883. Ranked second, Su Wanning, 1883. Ranked fourth Weak Tianhao, 546. This ranking is not a little bit worse. Even the points of Sha Xinline and Su Wanning are more than 3 times more than the biggest favorite Zhou Tianhao. Never before has a trial of Dabi revealed such a huge gap at the beginning of the battle. The top 3 places were locked so easily. The only thing I'm curious about now is whether Qin-Yi has the strength to completely pass through the 18 layers of hell. After all, when this copy was first established, it was not intended to let these newcomers who became professionals break through within a few days. But at the beginning of its establishment, those people would never have thought that a newcomer would have such strength in just 7 days. Ao Hai swallowed a mouthful of saliva, with a little expectation on his face. It's hard to say. Sha Zetian spoke slowly. The front of the 18th layer of hell is fine, and after the 10th layer, the increase in monster attributes is becoming more and more exaggerated. Although Qin-Yi's ice dragon swarm is powerful, different hells exhibit different characteristics. Other squads, the shortcomings basically have teammates at the bottom. Qin-Yi is gone, you can only rely on yourself. The biggest problem now is that Xinlin and another female doll can't keep Qin-Yi's body. Although it is said that Sha Xinline is a legendary profession. But there is also a limit to guarding. Okay, they're measured. It's best if you can get through, but you can't break through. Anyway, there should be no suspense that they won the top 3. Peng Yuan said with a smile. At first, the 3 even thought that Sha Xinline would not be able to enter the Hidden Dragon Academy. Now the first 1,000 points are stable, and they can no longer be stable. I started worrying about whether I could create a miracle of clearing the level. People's greed is always so endless. It's also. Sha Zetian nodded. It's that I'm too utilitarian. The 6th level of hell, the Copper Pillar Hell. The rumored man who went to the Copper Pillar Hell. The imp will strip you naked, make you naked and hold a huge copper pillar, burn charcoal fire inside the column, and keep fanning the air. Endure the pain of high-temperature roasting. The little ghosts here have countless soldering iron marks on their bodies. Holding a scarlet fan. The figure is also a full double the height of the previous layer. It's almost 2 meters tall. Open black lens bracket Puffin ghost close black lens bracket. Grade. Normal monster. Grade. LV18. M. 2589 2589. J. 132. Agility. 111. Spirit. 136. Endurance. 121. Skills. Fan fire attack, demon wind, quick step, little ghost gaze. Boom. One after another icicles continued to bombard down. Congratulations on successfully killing the Puffin ghost and gaining experience points of 889. Congratulations on successfully killing the Puffin ghost and gaining experience points of 8,631. Congratulations on successfully killing Puffin ghost and gaining experience points of 855. Congratulations on successfully killing Puffin ghost and earning 68 points. Congratulations on successfully killing Puffin ghost and earning 69 points. There is no lingering. After freezing with one blow, the dragons left here. Even if it reaches the 6th level of hell, this place that 80% of professionals can't break through. For the frost dragon, there is still no pressure. They are all one-hit kills, and there is naturally no need to expand the domain of the Black Lotus Holy Pillar. After all, activating the Black Lotus Holy Pillar does not occupy the place of the 4 puppets. In the case of being able to flash sails, this will reduce efficiency. Not necessary for the time being. Suddenly, the hot flames in front of him fanned towards the sky. Extremely cold ice armor condensed in front of the frost dragon. These flames had not even fully touched the ice armor, and they had been extinguished by the cold chi that escaped. Oh, did there actually start a long-range attack? Qin Yi fixed his eyes. It was the attack of the Puffin ghost in the distance. But, how dare the light of rice compete with Haoyu? The deep cold icicles bombarded towards the fan ghosts in the distance. It was quickly wiped out. The next layer. Purgatory level 2, Scissors Hell. The ice squad is in the midst of a fierce battle with the Ghost King with a pair of golden scissors. Wei Shi, resist. Give me another 15 seconds. Ma Hao shouted anxiously. The nodding movements of his hands did not stop. He is unleashing a skill that is very long forward and powerful. The scissors Ghost King in front of him, the golden scissors in his hand can easily cut those skills that are not powerful enough. So even if you risk being interrupted, you will suffer a great backlash. Ma Hao also had to use this trick. The 18 layers of hell are like this, and the bosses on each level will have very unique moves. The reason why Qin Yi didn't notice it was because when these monsters appeared in view, it means that it is not far away. Whatever bells and whistles you have, I'll break it with all my might. Damn, why does it take so long? Wei Shi's hands were a little numb at the moment. The teammates around couldn't help either. They are all struggling to resist the mobs that surround them. Fight. Wei Shi reached out and took out a dark purple pill from the storage space. Then quickly throw it into your mouth. Swallow quickly. A warm energy instantly traveled across his limbs. The muscles in his whole body also burst into muscles. The 4-dimensional properties were briefly improved. This contraindicated pill can leave people in a weak state for a long time after taking it. But at this critical juncture, Wei Shi couldn't manage so much. Anyway, after killing this ghost queen, the ice squad's trial trip ended here. After eating the pill, Wei Shi's strength soared. Picked up the shield and slammed it directly and continuously towards the scissor ghost king. Bang bang bang. The collision of scissors and shields continuously emitted a metal roar that resounded throughout the world. After a few short breaths, many pothole marks appeared on the shield. It made Wei Shi feel distressed for a while. Hold on, don't scrap it. Unfortunately, after a short exchange, click. Countless cracks suddenly cracked on the shield, and they spread extremely quickly. Finally, after completely reaching a limit, the shield shattered. Good job. The scissors ghost king also held the golden can big scissors and went straight to Wei Shi's face. Not good. Frozen whirlwind. Right now. Ma Hao behind him drank loudly. A cold whirlwind that kept spinning rushed over. Directly hit the Scissor Ghost King's body. Take advantage of his illness and kill him. Wei Shi is a shield warrior, at this critical juncture. Directly took out the pliers that had just been harvested in the first layer, in hell. Struggling towards the Scissors Ghost King with a pincer and a pincer smashed. The Ghost King, who was fixed in place by the stun effect of the ice whirlwind, was smashed to death alive. At this time, Wei Shi breathed a sigh of relief. Took a bite of the grain. How can there be a Ghost King who doesn't wear a helmet? The most threatening Ghost King, who can cut many small skills, dies. The remaining imps were also quickly eliminated. The Cold Ice Squad looked at the oval space passage that appeared, and their bodies almost softened. It's finally over. I think that's where our trip to hell comes to it. Ma Hao suggested with a smile. Of course, Captain. Even if you want to tell me to continue, I don't want to. That is, my shield has exploded and I have entered a weak state. If you continue to fight, you must fall here. It is already a great luck that a person has not died until now. Hee. Not only that, but also gained a lot of experience, materials, equipment. It's a big profit. The rest of the team chimed in and scolded with laughter. They finally experienced the thrill of brushing copies. It's different from finding some suitable wild monsters that can be killed for half a day. The monsters here not only have a lot more experience points, but they are also relatively concentrated. This feeling of experience is overwhelming and can simply make every professional addict addicted. Captain, look, this equipment. The priest in the team picked up the golden big scissors that the Scissors Ghost King burst out. When everyone saw this attribute, they were a little confused. Open black lens bracket Ghost King golden scissors close black lens bracket. Quality. Gold. Attributes. Strength plus 105, Spirit plus 45. Special effects. Ability to break skills with less than 1000 damage cooldown 5 seconds. Wearing requirements. Level 20 or above, melee class. Oh, my god, what's this special? The equipment is too chic, right? According to the experience of previous trial competitions, the probability that the boss can burst this grade of equipment should be less than 5%. 223. This effect, against the sky, is simply against the sky. Quote. Although it's only level 20 equipment, I estimate that the return value is still not cheap. Not to mention a few million dragon coins. If you encounter a big family disciple who is in a hurry, even if you sell 10 million dragon coins, it is not impossible. It's sent. Our ice team is completely sent now. Several people jumped up excitedly. This superb piece of equipment is coupled with the materials and equipment that have been harvested just now. Their harvest from this trip is likely to be close to 2,000 dragon coins. On average, everyone can also get 4 million dragon coins. That's a lot of money. Well, this Ghost King Golden Scissors is powerful. But none of our professions seem to be suitable. This is also good. If anyone happens to apply, it is estimated that there will be no enough amount to compensate others. It's better to sell this treasure, and everyone will distribute it simply and transparently. Ma Hao said after a deep sigh. For these poor black iron professionals, it is almost impossible to get this kind of object in a short period of time. Therefore, everyone needs to quickly cash out this treasure. Improve yourself as much as possible. Who wants to take it on credit first? It is simply not realistic, and no one will agree to this approach. Okay, Captain, I'm okay with that. 11. Listen to you. Then we will go back first, and then distribute. The crowd immediately answered. Agreed, then let's leave first. Reimburse some of the items used in the battle first, remove them, and then distribute them according to the proportion of contribution. Harvest moments always make people feel good. The group of the Cold Ice Squad immediately summoned the departing spatial passage and returned to the hall of the martial arts hall. Hundreds of replica passage entrances on the side of the martial arts hall. At this moment, there were constantly flashes of light, and the trainees of the Emperor came out of it. Talking about the thrilling battle just now. I tell you, the sword was only a centimeter from my throat. But after a blaze of incense, the hell ghost with that sword fell in love with me. Ha, your squad actually met a female ghost. Why haven't I ever met a female ghost? It's all some ugly things, it's not fair. I ask for a heavy haul. I can't meet it because the number of layers you fought is too low, but we hit the 6th layer of hell. Still want to rematch? No problem, remember to participate in the repechage match on the 32nd. Quote. The ice squad that had just teleported back from the space at the entrance of the passage heard all kinds of bragging conversations around them. It makes everyone want to laugh a little. And the 6th layer of hell, don't look at how long time has passed now. It is estimated that even the top squad has not yet broken into the 6th layer of hell. However, after the fierce battle, bragging is understandable. It can even be said to be a kind of happiness. How many people have remained in hell forever? Today is a rare opportunity. Let's BGCF first see how the top Tianzhou who is with us fights. After the trial is over, how about going to the trading house? Ma Hao suggested. Of course it's okay, I was about to say it. Anyway, everything is already in hand, and you won't run away by yourself. The other team members had no opinion, and Wei Shi naturally did the same. Qin Yi should still be in the 18-story hell quest by now, and we can just go and see his progress. The eyes of the big guy who said this lit up. Yes, they still know such a master. If nothing else, just the strength displayed in the Thunder Pig Forest that day. Qin Yi is definitely qualified to compete for a place in the Hidden Dragon Academy. So the two quickly walked towards the electronic viewing screen in the hall. Along the way, I heard many students who had already finished the trial competition. My God, what kind of monster is this top 3 in points, and why can it surpass others so much? This is not scientific, not to mention much, the top 100 points should be a very strong profession. It's incredible to be a little stronger. There's no reason to get to this point. Unless it's that horrible hidden profession. Could it be that we are witnessing the birth of a new legend in Bajong province? Listen to these statements. Let everyone in the ice squad also have a number in their hearts. Wei Shi couldn't help but sigh. It seems that this generation of newcomers with terrifying potential has emerged. Everyone else seems to be the backdrop. Gee, while we were still excited about a Ghost King Golden Scissors. People may earn more than us per minute. Ma Hao smiled. How, Wei Shi, are you unbalanced? You still have to keep a normal mind. It's good that we were able to make the transition to a combat profession and grow to where we are now. Those ordinary life occupations, as well as those buried in the wild, it is too late to envy. If nothing else, if we don't want to forge ahead, we will go to the average LV10 place in the Thunder Pig Forest to brush the material. The money earned is enough for us to fish and meet every day and enjoy life. After the battle, find some massage professionals to relax and enjoy the bones, beautiful. Also, Wei Shi put away his envious emotions. After all, such top professionals are very few. Ice squads like the Ice Squad are already well above everyone's average. Walking and walking, in the field of view of the Ice Squad. The figure of Tang He appeared. At the moment, he is watching the electronic screen intently. Principal Tang, Wei Shi shouted, feeling a little excited. There is quite a joy of the triumphant return of outstanding students. Tang He turned his head and saw everyone in the cold ice squad, and quickly greeted. Come and see. Qin Yi from our middle school has won the first place in the standings. What the feelings? The peerless demon they heard just now. It turned out to be Qin Yi boss. Everyone was a little unexpected. They know that Qin Yi's strength and potential are terrible. Qualified to storm the Hidden Dragon Academy. But I really didn't expect to be able to get the first place in points. So, the ice team couldn't wait to run to the electronic screen. What, points 8,826. More than 6 times ahead of 4th place. Don't be so perverted. Quote. Not only that, but the 2nd and 3rd place in the standings also has more than 3,000 points. I suspect that they have already reached this position just by eating guaranteed points. No doubt, look at the battle screen. After a brief exclamation, everyone immediately focused their attention on the picture. I saw Qin Yi leading a group of frost dragons to wreak havoc in hell. This battle scene was simply different from the fact that they had just worked hard to kill the Scissors Ghost King. There are a large number of hell monsters, and they all benefit with just one hit. A large amount of loot burst out. Qin Yi didn't look at it, just put it away. He even took out a bottle of fine wine produced by the 82 group from his arms. Just looking at the series of the logo, the price will not be less than 500,000 dragon coins. Drinking it even has a high probability of permanently increasing the spiritual attribute value. There are also 2 beautiful girls by his side. There is no perception that others are fighting for points and rankings. On the contrary, it is extremely laid back. My God, this and this. Daughter too quick to take revenge. The harvest of our trip, in the eyes of Qinyi, is not even a fart. Is this the level gap? I can see it. Can anyone tell me how many layers of hell this is? Why is it still pushing all the way like killing chickens and slaughtering dogs? The people of the Cold Ice Squad are already numb. This is also too crushing. The corners of Ma Hao's mouth twitched a little. I thought that Qinyi's method was relatively strong in close combat. But what about so many ice dragons? At that time in the Thunder Pig Forest, Qinyi relied on the ability of a thread fruit. Descending from the clouds, it cleanly pierced the heads of the group of people in the Iron-Blooded Dynasty Guild with a thin line. Everyone also thought that Yi's puppeteer profession was a pretense. Today I understand what kind of pretense this special is. It is clear that there is no dead end, moral, intellectual, physical and aesthetic all-round development. Melee powerful. What international joke are you kidding? On the side, Huang Mingji, the principal of Nanjong No. 5 Middle School, was too excited, and the noise became sharp. This kind of puppeteer who can create and control so many ice dragons must be weak enough to explode. So that I can barely accept the picture in front of me. After all, a profession cannot be perfect. That is to say, the physique of an ordinary warrior has subverted my cognition. Now you tell me that you think he's strong in close combat. Black humor. Looking at Huang Mingji, who seemed to have been stimulated by Qinyi's powerful spirit, it was a little abnormal. The people of the Ice Squad did not speak again. But they know it. The combat power of Qinyi's body is definitely not weak, and it is even very likely to be comparable to the legendary profession. Because, this is what they saw with their own eyes. The 10th level of hell, the Bull Pit Hell. It is rumored that after people enter the hell of the cow pit after death, countless cows will trample on you, jumping up and hitting at will. After entering it, Qinyi saw a cow with a dark purple body that looked like a long dead cow. These cows are huge, with 2 horns and even 2 turns. Above the horns, there are also many densely packed tiny spikes. Open black lens bracket spiked ghost cow close black lens bracket. Grade. Normal monster. Grade. LV23. M. 14,589 14,589. J. 488. 389. Spirit. 322. J. 430. Skills. Ghost Bull Collision, Hoof Stampede, Ghost Bull Pupil, Spike Fly. After Qinyi saw the attributes of these spiked ghost cows, his face finally showed some interest. Oh, compared to the monsters of the 9th layer of hell, the attributes are so much stronger. The amount of blood is even more outrageously high. It belongs to the universal characteristics of cattle monsters, and the skin is thick. You must know that this is just a mob, it is already so powerful. You can see the difficulty of this level. In this way, the professionals who dare to break into the 10th layer of hell should be regarded as the best among the freshmen in this class. The moment these ghost cows saw the frost dragon group, Mu yelled. The huge heads were thrown forward. The deep purple, poisonous spikes struck the dragon in the sky. The stinger in the sky is like a storm. Densophobia definitely can't stand this. Qinyi muttered in a low voice. Subsequently, thick ice armor condensed on the body of the frost dragon. After these stingers pierced half of the ice armor, they were completely frozen, and they could not advance any more inches at all. Still failed to break through the frost dragon's defenses. But, it seems to be fast. Quote, as a puppeteer who manipulates the frost dragon, Qinyi can feel it. These stingers are not too far from the flesh. It is estimated that the monster that can hurt the frost dragon is on the next layer. Frost dragon flame. Qinyi lightly spat out 4 words. The raging ice flame descended below in an instant. Mu. Seeing this terrifying scene, the spiked ghost cow also understood that his life was over. There was a mournful wail. Minus 14,258. Minus 15,567. Minus 13,226. Minus 12,578. These bloody monsters also have high defenses. Unexpectedly, a few people did not die after withstanding the blow of dragon flame. However, the frost dragon in the sky now. At the same time, it is much more than the number of monsters gathered on the ground. Therefore, staggered attacks underneath. Even if there is still a living mouth, it will be killed by the mending knife immediately. Congratulations on successfully killing the spiked ghost cow and gaining experience points of 5,532. Congratulations on successfully killing the spiked ghost cow and gaining experience points of 4,892. Congratulations on successfully killing the spiked ghost cow and gaining experience points of 4,779. Congratulations on successfully killing the spiked ghost cow and earning 2,381 points. Congratulations on successfully killing the spiked ghost cow and earning 226 points. Well, Chinyi nodded in satisfaction. As the monster's strength increases, the experience points that can be obtained also increase. The killing in this 10th layer of hell is much faster than leveling up in the Golden Winged Tiger mountain range. After all, although the Golden Winged Tiger has a single experience, it is still a little higher than the spiked ghost cow. But it belongs to a solitary creature, and it takes much longer to find one than to kill one. And in hell, even if you don't take the initiative to find blame, monsters will also be guided by the underworld to come to your location and attack you. The two are simply not comparable. Chinyi big brother, these ghost cows have gained a lot of experience and points. I have already reached the tipping point of upgrading, and I am about to upgrade if I brush some more. Su Wanning shouted excitedly. Chinyi smiled. Don't worry, you'll be happy next. There are also 8 layers of hell, and according to this experience, the speed increase, this is just an appetizer. Su Wanning nodded vigorously. The eyes are full of expectation. And Chinyi is also a big hand. All the loot that had just exploded on the ground was collected. The total value of these spiked cow ghosts in front of them may have exceeded the Ghost King Golden Scissors, 10,000. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.